I've never really been much of a fan of eggnog. This stuff kind of icks me out. I guess I never could wrap my head around the fact that it was essentially melted ice cream and you're drinking it, right? It's creme anglaise. It's a bunch of heavy cream and eggs and milk and half and sugar. And if you're lucky, booze. And that's really its only saving grace, in my opinion. So, no, I've never really drank eggnog for the holidays, be it the store bought stuff or homemade or what have you. I made some today, not to drink, but to age. And I know that sounds even worse because now you're taking raw eggs. Yes, raw eggs, not cooked, not a true creme anglaise, but straight up raw egg yolks mixed with sugar and half and milk and heavy cream and sugar and nutmeg, some vanilla extract, and bourbon, a lot of bourbon, and a lot of rum. Yep. I have this thing about like fermented foods and aged foods and things that you like put away for a really long time and see what happens to it. I always like that sort of science-y part of cooking. You know that if you know me because I used to brew my own beer and I play around with sourdough stuff and I've made all kinds of fermented foods, fermented hot sauces and what have you. This is definitely new for me. It's not fermented, obviously. This is really more about preserving the mixture with the alcohol and killing any potential pathogens with the alcohol, which is why aging it not only is safe, but it actually makes it safer than were I to drink it today. Because it will take some time if there were, for instance, some salmonella in the eggs, which is pretty low risk to begin with. Eggs are pasteurized in the United States anyway, and the instance of salmonella in eggs is incredibly low. It can happen. There's always that potential chance. So if you're putting raw egg in something, or just I know some people will drink or eat raw egg, there's a slight risk there, but making eggnog in this way, where you put a bunch of booze in and then age it for hopefully weeks, really kind of like negates any potential downside. The batch that I made was a quarter batch. I didn't make a full batch because I don't know if I'm going to like it. I've had eggnog once in my life. It was a store-bought version that my dad insisted I try, and he put some rum in it. And I remember liking it. I remember thinking it tasted fine, which is kind of the hypocrisy of the whole thing. Is like, I know it tastes good. It's just the idea of this like potential ice cream that never made it to the freezer. It's like it could have been ice cream, but instead we're just going to drink it instead. Okay, you pour some booze in and it'll be fine. But again, like just the notion of this thing that I mixed up and now let sit. I really should have done it if I were doing it correctly. Like the latest you want to do it, the latest you want to do it is like really around Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people's tradition actually is like right after Thanksgiving, you mix up your eggnog, put it in the fridge, and then like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, you break that shit out and you have a good old time. So I have a little less aging time, but I figured today's December 8th. I won't be cracking into it until the 24th. It's a pretty decent amount of time to age. And then I probably won't drink it all, and I'll save it for maybe like New Year's and see how it develops further for New Year's Eve. Very weird thing for me to do, considering I am a bit icked regarding like raw eggs and stuff like that. But because I mixed it up, I'm more likely to enjoy it, which I know is another kind of like weirdness about the whole thing. When I buy something like that, like if I were to just buy eggnog, there's all these other things in it, the preservatives. I don't know exactly how it came together, but because I put it together and I know it's like all fresh ingredients, homemade vanilla extract is in there that I do myself. I grated fresh nutmeg into that bad boy myself. It was heavy. It's like all basic ingredients, so I know exactly what went in. I know there's nothing weird in there. uh, do you like? I'm just very curious about this. Do you like eggnog? Do you make aged eggnog? Do you drink the stuff from the store? Do you like wash your hands of the whole situation and just drink your booze straight, the way I generally would prefer myself? Let me know. I'm curious about this. And then maybe, just maybe, I will do a video of a taste test of my eggnog at some point closer to Christmas. We'll see. I don't know why I made this video. Breathe deep in the night.